you very much for taking the time to join us this afternoon. Tell me, we've come to Here Am I on Port Street, and this was the location of your choice. So tell me sort of what connections it has for you in terms of constituency 17.
Well, Here Am I has always been a really supportive family business for me. So, you know, Jessica and her mom have always looked out for me. Kmar's always cut my hair. So I decided to bring it here because as soon as I started to announce that I was running, they were some of the first people to kind of flock to me and show me that support. So I thought, well, let me return the favor by kind of, you know, showing that this is where I stem from in Pembroke.
And on that note, I know it's not an area that you grew up in. How have you sort of made connections and networks in the constituency 17 Pembroke Central area in the years?
Yes, well, I've opened up a business in Pembroke, so it's in Washington Mall, but I'm always in the area. And I've also, surprisingly, from knocking on doors, realized I know a lot more people in Pembroke than I thought I did.
And how's that been knocking on doors so far? What sort of reception have you had?
A really good reception. I think folks are looking for change. They're tired of seeing same old, and I know that they want a politician that is going to deliver results. And I think that, you know, presenting myself as the new politician that's going to give them those results has been seeing me being received very well. So I'm very, 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 very honored, you know, to be invited into anybody's home. I'm very honored for anybody to speak to me for longer than 2 seconds.
Thank you. And obviously the by-election comes about under very sad circumstances. Is there anything in particular you think that Walton Brown brought as an MP, maybe characteristics or traits that you would, you know, sort of take from him and continue to bring to constituency 17, or anything that you think the constituency or wider community can get from you as an MP if you were to be elected?
Well, I never really got the chance to know him that well, as you know, he was in the other party and I was very new. But I will say that from what I've heard, that he was a very impartial person as far as reaching across both aisles, and I think that's something that the country needs, is to have less partisanship and more bipartisanship. So if anything I want to take from his memory and pass on to C17 would be bipartisanship. I will be looking to work across the aisle.
Fantastic. And is there anything you would say to anybody that perhaps thinks that C17 is a PLP safe seat and that perhaps a PLP win may be a foregone conclusion?
Well, I mean, to be realistic, it was always an uphill battle. I mean, when I came in, you have to be truthful and honest and say, you know, it is considered that. But knocking on the door, you know, you find that folks are more receptive to the person and receptive to change, and they just want to be represented. And if you can present yourself as a viable option to represent them the best, then I'm sure that they're going to vote that way.
Super. I appreciate your time this afternoon. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.